welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then a little introduction. This is a place to share stories, adventures, and everything I wish I'd known before embarking on them. My name is Trina, and you're watching From Fiji to Here. Today, we're going to talk about packing, the most loved yet hated part of traveling. This brings us to a whole new series about showing you things that I pack and whatnot to try and help you. When I first started traveling, this is what I had to do to help get me through the decisions. For me, packing is a 5 out of 5 on the difficulty scale. You have to decide what to bring, what not to bring, what you might need, what you might not need. And I look to YouTube and blogs and things like that to try and accumulate information on what I should bring. So hopefully I can help you with that too. And today we're going to start with toiletries. First things first, you want to pick your toiletry case wisely. I went with black because it's the least to get dirty. You want to make sure it's kind of water resistant so that if something does spill, it's not going to go everywhere, or even that it's easy to clean. I like that it has this little handle, just kind of when it's all squished into my bag, I can easily pull it out like that. And it's nice and compact. Dun, dun, dun. You'll see it's a tiered compartment. So starting from the top, we'll work our way down. You want to make sure it has a hook. A lot of the time, counter space is few and far between, but there's almost always a towel rack or something that you can hang this on. The next thing, we have this little mesh pocket. It's super small and doesn't really hold much. So I tend to I have this super floss, dental floss that I use. That's a whole different story, but I stick all my dental floss in there. That's also where I'll put a copy of my passport or something, you know, just to keep it safe. Again, if you are going to do that, make sure it's in a waterproof bag just in case anything spills or explodes. In compartment number 1, we have a toothbrush. I like these ones because they double as like its own case so that it doesn't get dirty everywhere. We have toothy tabs. I tend to fly carry-on only, so a thing of toothpaste can be quite large, especially if I'm going for months at a time, whereas one of these containers can last me months. I also have one of these, if I can open it. I have a little travel, it's like one of those toothpicks type things. You stick this on and it looks like that. I don't really know how else to explain it. Again, that's kind of goes in line with the toothbrush. The second little pouch, I tend to carry a big clip. This is for things like doing my hair, if I have to hold half my hair up or whatnot. I also have regular floss in here, and I have this little baggie. Now this little baggie has kind of anything and everything you'd think of that comes in those little metallic like nail filing kits. So it has nail files, it has nail clippers, it has tweezers, it has a little pair of scissors. All that just kind of goes in this, rolls up nice and neat, and fits in that second one. The third compartment is where I keep my hairbrush. Yes, though it may be small, it is mighty to tame this beast. I absolutely love this one. It's from the Body Shop. It's their bamboo mini brush. I have the full-size one that I use at home, but it's a lot more helpful to keep the little one. I have wax strips. I have nail polish remover pads. I also have some of these little pure pore reducers, no strip things. Into compartment number 2. Again, just like came home from a trip, so this is what's really in here. I have Q-tips. These are one of the most forgotten things and most wanted things when traveling. Guard them with your life. They're gold. I bring face masks. Whether it's a week or a month or 2 months, I tend to need a pamper night somewhere in between, especially if you're jet lagged. I find these help a lot, and it's just nice to have a little pamper session. This is where my razors go. I have my eyebrow palette. This is also where I'll keep a bunch of random, I've got bobby pins and hair ties. Those are normally the only 2 hair accessories I bring. You can do a lot with just bobby pins and hair ties. The next thing, I have my foundation brush and a brow brush. It's double-sided. I tend to travel pretty minimally with makeup. I'll usually, well, we'll get to that part in a bit, but you saw my brow palette. I normally only bring foundation and mascara and my brow palette. The next two things that are in here are this case here, which is my, if I can open it, conditioner bar. Again, liquid constraints, time constraints. This bar can last me upwards of a month. The shampoo bars will last me pretty close to 2. I do go through the conditioner bars a lot faster just with how dry my hair is, but yes, so I have shampoo and conditioner. This pocket is also normally where I would keep a body wash in like a similar container, like a bar of soap. However, the trip I just came back from, we did have access to body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. Well, not shampoo and conditioner, like the 2-in-1 stuff you get at the hotel. The other thing that goes in here that it broke on the way back from my last trip is a deodorant. I tried to stick with a powdered deodorant, not a liquid, because it doubles for 2 purposes. It works amazing against chafing. If you don't know this or have never tried it, if you put a little of the deodorant between your legs, it'll help stop chafing so much. So I stick with that instead of a liquid, and normally I do bring the full size. Just the little ones, if you're using it for multi-purpose for a long time, it's gonna run out. It's gonna run out, honey. Getting into my liquids pouch. Now, I specifically chose this container because this is under the 1 liter that they'll let you go through TSA with. So if you put all your liquids into this pouch here, and then I just open it up, put it through the security like this, it's normally all fine. Starting with, like I said, foundation. I have switched over to using a foundation stick. It's just a lot easier, a lot less mess, lasts a lot longer. Also mascara. This is a lash serum. Ever since I had false eyelashes, I've been trying to grow them back. However, it's a work in progress. They're still not as voluptuous as they used to be. I have my face wash and toner. I do use the tea tree line from the Body Shop, and these, I have the full-size products at home, so I just refilled these bottles. They work great, perfect size. One of these will last me a solid 6 weeks. Oh, so I lied. I also do bring concealer, because sleeping on a night bus will give you some funky looking under eyes. Which I then also have this for. It is 48-hour vitamin E eye cream. This is a Burt's Bees lip shimmer in Peony. Another mascara. Hand cream, again, airports, air conditioning, flying, trains, bus, card, anything super dry. So I absolutely love to have a hand cream in almost every bag that I bring. This here is the Tea Tree Targeted Spot Gel from the Body Shop. Works great for a pimple. Put it on before you go to bed. Anxiety roll-on mix of essential oils that helps when you can't sleep, when you're a nervous flyer, when you're seasick, anytime anxiety strikes. What else do we have in here? I have a cuticle oil, again with the nail polish remover. Sometimes you get your nails done before you leave, but if you're gone for a long period of time or just it's dry, then this is super helpful for your nails. I have my perfume. I have one of these little ones that again is refillable, so I just had to refill it once it starts getting low. I do bring 1 little tube of toothpaste, specifically for brushing my teeth in airports or like on the run, like in transit. These are easier than using the toothy jabs. I have this oral care mist. If I can't bring mouthwash, I bring this. Okay, what else? I have vitamin E night cream. Self-explanatory. I have this. If you have not heard of Poo-Pourri, where have you been living? Now, let me tell you, this is a before you go toilet spray. You spray it in the toilet before you go, and it smells like lemongrass and nothing else. This also doubles, as I found on my last trip, as an insect repellent. So I don't even know how else to explain this, but let me just paint a picture for you. You're staying in a hostel, you're sharing a room with like 7 other people that you've never met before, you've eaten some really bad food that tasted delicious going in, but not so much coming out, and you don't want everyone to have to like smell that. This, lifesaver. or you go, you know what, just go watch the videos. Go watch the commercials. I'm not sponsored, but this is a must. The next couple things I'll have to explain because they're in little jars that they did not come in. This one here is it's from the Body Shop. It's a peppermint foot care recover thing. It is amazing. Also it smells amazing, but it is absolutely amazing. After we walked almost, I think it was close to 30,000 steps in New York on the one day, our feet were killing us, but I just put this on, put a sock over top before you go to bed, and the next morning you won't even remember why they hurt. Like, it's a miracle worker. This one's broken and is making a mess. That is why, friends, we keep it in this pocket. This one here is some coconut oil hair mask. Like I said, the shampoo bars last longer and the conditioner bars aren't super conditioning if you're used to using a liquid one at home. So I always bring some coconut oil hair mask. I don't know how to explain it. It's pretty much just coconut oil. It works great as a leave-in conditioner. Then I also double up by bringing up one of these. It's the R&B leave-in by Lush. It's similar, same situation, leave-in conditioner. I use them for different things in different climates. I find that the coconut oil works really well when like salt water, things like that, and like more tropical. And this one here works really well in the drier areas. I feel like it retains the moisture more, or I don't really know. I like variety. I bring one of each. This one here is my face moisturizer. I struggle with acne, and I find that this is the only moisturizer that has actually felt moisturizing without clogging my pores. So yeah, it's like a gel type consistency. I think it has aloe or seaweed or something in it. Also from the Body Shop. I will try and insert a picture here. Now there's just a couple things left. This here is a white powder. Specifically, it is baby powder. Baby powder is amazing if you have to get into jeans after stopping and going swimming on the side of the road in Australia. Baby powder is awesome if you can't shower after 5 days and your hair looks like a mess. It is essentially dry shampoo in like the rawest form. Like, dry shampoo is a luxury, but this will work. It'll soak up the grease. It'll make you look a little more fresh. It's a deodorizer. You can put it in your shoes to try and help them smell better. The next one here that I can't seem to open because it's covered in coconut oil is a black powder. This is activated charcoal when you want to whiten your teeth, or it's also a good deodorizer, but it is dark and is messy. And last but not least, what is always in my toiletry bag is a Fijian dollar. So that's everything that fits in these 4 pouches or whatnot. There's a couple things that I'm gonna pull out that don't fit in that big bag, also that are luxuries that I don't always bring. So for example, like I mentioned before, dry shampoo. It's a luxury. I'll bring it if I know I'm going to be going out a lot, to a lot of dinners, fancy restaurants, etc. Or if I have the space or I'm checking my bag and I don't have to worry about the liquid restrictions. Mouthwash, same deal. Hairspray, exact same situation as the dry shampoo. That being said, if I can only bring one, I'll always pick hairspray over the dry shampoo because I can use the baby powder. Hand sanitizer, this gets tied onto the outside of my bag, so I don't normally pack it in that case there. But I guess it technically is also toiletry. And this kind of goes along with toiletries. I didn't used to travel with this. However, I found that I missed being able to get dressed up. When you're gone for like 3 months, you want to be able to like look presentable every once in a while. So my mom gifted this to me, and it's by far the smartest invention I've ever seen. So it's a curling iron that's also a straightener. So it's a 2-in-1. I brought it with me on every trip since I've been gifted it, and I've used it on every trip since I've been gifted it. So definitely comes in handy. They do make miniature straighteners and miniature curling irons. However, if you've seen any of my videos with my hair down, it would take forever. This takes about 20 minutes. Anywho, off topic. that's about it for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, as well as any other videos you'd be interested in seeing. If you guys want to see a video about what I packed for specific trips, like Europe or Australia, I can do those for you too, since I have lists that I keep. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button below to join me on my future journeys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks guys, bye!